Last Friday, U.S. Congressman Dennis Kucinich introduced House Resolution 6357, a bill which aims to prohibit the extrajudicial killing of United States citizens by the federal government. So, folks, in other words, in the land of the free, home of the brave, they need to pass a law to prevent the government from indiscriminately murdering its own citizens. Now, if this doesn't give one reason to pause and consider the distortions of liberty that have taken place in Western civilization, I don't know what will. Think about it. Does a free society send government hitmen to eliminate anyone they perceive to be an enemy of the state? Does a free society have hundreds of police agencies, each with the authority to deprive a man of his life, liberty, and property in their sole discretion? Does a free society have hundreds of thousands of laws, codes, rules, regulations, and policies which effectively criminalize nearly every aspect of one's existence? Does a free society lead the world in prison population? Does a free society hunt down criminals and terrorists by treating its citizens like criminals and terrorists? Does a free society tell its citizens what foods they are or are not allowed to consume? Does a free society steal your money at gunpoint to buy bombs that they drop by remote control on colored people in faraway lands? Does a free society debase its currency and plunder the purchasing power of its citizens? Does a free society saddle unborn generations with obligations they never signed up to bear? Does a free society award near total control of the economy, money supply, and everything tied to it to a tiny elite few? Does a free society brainwash its citizens into believing that they live in a free society? At least the Chinese know they're not free. Ask yourself, are you really living in a free society? Are you free? If not, why not? What else could possibly be more important? It takes courage to answer honestly. Once you realize the truth and begin to see the system for what it is, it can be a liberating and life-changing experience. You'll find that there are places where you can live free in this world. There are ways to preserve your dignity, your privacy, your livelihood. You'll find that you can build great camaraderie and mutual trust with like-minded souls because you share the same values, not the same color passport. My guess is that you read the alternative news because you've already started down the road to freedom. But you might feel alone, intellectually isolated in a sea of automatons. You're not alone. More and more people are waking up every day and beginning to realize the incredible fraud that has been perpetrated against them. When enough of them figure it out, this system will be finished. That's why I fundamentally believe that today is one of the most exciting times to be alive since the French Revolution. And we're just getting warmed up, folks. If you have any friends or loved ones who still exemplify that self-deluded, self-serf mentality, I encourage you to pass on information that may wake them up and challenge them to answer honestly.